Well, you're in luck. The Mick and Nick show is about to start. Oh, Nick! What? The Mick and Nick show is starting.
Oh, wait, let's go then.
Let's go. Welcome to the Mick and Nick show. It's great to have you join us. Nick, what are we going to talk about today?
Today, we're going to be playing some Would You Rather, dive deep into our feelings in real talk, and psychologically torture our guests with...
Secret coming up later.
Okay.
All right. So right now, we're going to play, just a simple game of Would You Rather. Alrighty. Okay, first question. Would you rather eat pasta or pizza for the rest of your life?
That's really hard, as an Italian. I gotta say, I do love both. There's definitely differences as well, where it's like, you can have anything on the pasta, you can have anything with pizza. But I would go with pizza just because I do love pizza. I've had pizza like for dinner last night and the night before, so that speaks volume. I could do it again tonight if I really wanted to, but I probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. I would choose pasta just because you can do so many things with it, and like it's not too weird. So, like you can make mac and cheese, you can make carbonara, you can you can add so many things as long as it has sauce and veggies and meat. You can have the whole food group in there. So
no, exactly.
That's why I say pasta. Sometimes pizza, I could see what you can do with pizza, but like if you put pineapple on there, I'm not your friend
No,
anymore.
exactly. Like I don't like pineapple on pizza either.
So you can't put fruit on your pizza.
I mean, you're right, but you can't put fruit in your salad, your pasta. Yeah, so
I guess.
let's go to the next one. Would you rather live in the ocean or in space for 10 years?
Yeah, that's a hard one because both are extremely terrifying.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would say like probably the ocean, just because like give it like the whole like Aquaman vibes or something. Maybe I'll like find like Atlantis or something.
I would do the ocean too, just because like at least there's stuff in the ocean. Yeah. I mean, you don't know what's in it, but like we at least know that things in it exist. With space,
also it's like limited. With space, it's like infinite.
Literally infinite. It's like just a void. Yeah, and like I don't know. In both instances, like physically, you'll probably change quite a lot because there's no like set like gravity. But I feel like if you're in the ocean, you'd also get like really strong.
I feel like you get strong, but also you get like maybe taller in a sense, or maybe sometimes like if you depending on like the pressure, you could also get shrink a little bit, which for your case, that might be a little unfortunate.
Wow. Of course, we had to throw a short joke in there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, would you rather always have to run or walk to your destination?
Ooh.
Like even like you can't take any sort of transportation.
I would say walk. Mm-hmm. Wait, no transportation?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say walk, because it's like I feel like running would be really awkward. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're going to class and then you just see someone bolting, like Usain Bolt. Like I mean, I could make a profession. I would say actually no running, because I could make a profession out of it.
I guess. Well, yeah, okay.
You know how the calves I would have from running
same
everywhere?
With walking.
But the running.
Well,
you save time.
Well, here's my opinion. Walking, because you can like you have more stamina with walking. With running, you get tired super fast. But with walking, you can walk slowly, or you can walk a little bit fast, not sprinting.
Well, I guess then the
but
question
just like fast
is,
walking.
would it be like would you be able to walk like fast like all the time, or would you have to take breaks? If you would have to take breaks, then walking makes more sense.
I would walk as slow or fast as I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So next one, we'll do one more.
Yeah.
Would you not eat ice cream or chips for the rest of your life? I would say ice cream because I love chips. I love like my good old sea salt, and pepper.
I don't know. I'm a sweet person, so I would not eat chips for the rest of my life.
I
Yeah,
get you.
yeah.
So, this week on WTOP, May started off with some fashion memes. So, unless you live under a rock, you probably know that the Met Gala happened on May 1st. The theme this year was Karl Lagerfeld, A Line of Beauty, which is a tribute to the designer most of us have never really heard before. I usually roast the Met Gala outfits with my friends, but in finals I haven't been able to really do that. But it hasn't stopped me from noticing two stars who have made headlines recently. The first one being the amazing Doja Cat, who dressed up like Lagerfeld's famous cat, Chopette, who is definitely famous now thanks to Doja. As seen in the photo, Doja is wearing cat prosthetics and a white dress that resembles the fur of the cat. In one of her interviews, all she did was meow, which in my opinion is hilarious and on brand for her. The other star who stole my heart is Blackpink's Jennie Kim. You know how much I love K-pop. Seeing Jennie at an event like this is insane. Her appearance adds her to the handful of K-pop musicians who have went to this event, like Jackson Wang, CL, and the good old Gangnam Style Psy.
Nice. And in other news, a 40-pound shelter cat from Virginia found its forever home with homeowner Kay Ford. According to Rack Foundation, the shelter that the cat is from originally weighed 42 pounds when he went in. I mean, just look at this chonker.
Adorable.
He's so big. Oh gosh. And yes, he is most definitely on a diet to lose the weight. Luckily, Patches, that's the name of the cat, is still able to walk, but it takes a bit of encouragement to do so. Kay Ford, who adopted the cat, has set up a Facebook page for anyone to follow Patches' weight loss journey, titled Patches' Journey, and the page has now amassed 5,000 followers.
Oh, I know they're going to get another one after this. Coming up, we'll dive deep into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned, because it's about to get real.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
So today we are joined by our friends Cat Speed and Kenzie Shields. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, such as your majors, interests, and clubs you're a part of?
Do you want to go first?
Hi, I'm Kenzie. I am a journalism and music major. I'm a junior here, and I'm also an RA in Cayuga Hall.
My name is Kat Speed. I am a communication major with a minor in mathematics. I am a part of Vocal Effect. I'm an RA in Fennell. And yeah, I love singing.
Oh, it's great to have you guys on here. So let's get on with the disclaimers. And so heavy topics such as trauma and deep emotions will be discussed in this segment of the show. Some topics may be easily triggering and may be hard to listen to. The answers to the questions of the day pertain to our experiences only. Please listen to our experiences with an open mind and leave your judgments behind. This is a safe space.
We find it very important to delve into these topics because we want to spread awareness about the importance of healing and mental health. We are not licensed therapists, nor studying to be ones. Therefore, if you feel called to ask for professional help, please visit the Mary Walker Health Center on campus to speak with a counselor. You're never alone. So, the question of the day is, how do you help people in need?
Yep. And today we're gonna, in honor of our RA guest, we're gonna be making door decks.
Yay!
Does anyone want to say anything first about the question?
So I think just like helping people in need, like it's very like situational. Like I think, I mean, you're gonna run into so many things that maybe you'll expect and maybe you won't expect. But you know, it's about how do you like handle those things. And I feel like I'm somebody who's like very like on for it, like all the time. Like I'm like ready for it, but like, you know, that's not the case for everybody. So I think just you know, being open to that, and you know, kind of being open to anything that comes through the door, like is just really really essential for that kind of, you know, especially like helping anybody, because I think you would want somebody to be helpful and open to you when you come to them about something.
Yeah, I try to also, like you said, like be open and be honest. And, you know, sometimes there'd be days when I just really, I'm not in the right headspace to be able to listen to someone.
Yeah.
So, like, it's important for me to, like, kind of evaluate myself before, like, diving right in. But I always, you know, try to be that friend that's always there to listen. Or like, I had this like bad habit of always giving unsolicited advice, but I've been working on just listening and and validating. And because I do that with others, I'm starting to also do that with myself, you know? Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the same way where it's like, sorry. Usually I do want to try and like help out my friends. I like listening. I like, you know, I do like giving advice when they ask it and when it's warranted. But what's kind of important also is just kind of just being there for them, I realize. Especially like if I can give my own experiences, like how we do with the show, if I can give my own experiences to them and help them out in a way, then I'm totally fine with doing that. But also just kind of just being there for them. And something that I'd like to do recently is also check in on them afterwards, especially like if it's something really serious. I want to make sure that they're okay and like, you know, they're doing good, and you know, just, you know, all the little worries in life.
Right.
I think, Kat, what you said about like sometimes you expect it and sometimes you don't. I think for me the biggest test comes when I don't expect it. You know, when I'm on call, when I have the on-call phone, I expect it to maybe ring at 3 a.m. at night, and I'm ready for that, and I feel emotionally prepared for that. But there are also moments where like someone might knock on my door, and I might not be emotionally prepared to deal with that incident. One time, someone knocked on my door when I literally had COVID. Did not know that at the time. I had tested negative that night, so I wasn't in quarantine or anything.
Gotcha.
But I was really, really sick, and I still had to do my job and respond. And I think that's one of the moments that I think of when I think of like helping someone. And it was okay in that moment to hand things off and get help from other people. But at the end of the day, you know, everyone needed to get taken care of. So.
Right. Yeah, and being in like a position of authority, or where your job is, you have to be on call for a set amount of time, is can be pretty taxing, you know. And like, especially if I feel like in another life I would have become an RA if I felt like it, because I try to be very personal and I care about people. But like if I ever had the on-call phone, I'd probably be like really anxious that, I don't know, a toilet is gonna break.
Oh God.
And it happens.
Yeah, you never, like, I mean, sometimes there's like pretty routine things that'll happen, especially like dependent on like what building you live in. Like that's what the phone is usually called for, like some things. But sometimes you'll just get that call that you're just like, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, and you're like, okay, now I gotta be up for this and like be ready for it. And you know, I think that's like the hardest thing, especially like right when you're like getting out of a sleep. You know, it's like having to be ready to do that is insane.
I would be.
I'm so sorry.
I would
It's
be
fine.
so disoriented.
Oh yeah.
So like, how? I guess when or if you got a call like that, how does your brain go? Like, just automatically switch to like RA mode?
Yeah. For me, like, I have a like get it done kind of mode, and even if like it's a very emotionally tense or stressful situation, I will go into this like get it done crisis kind of mode, and then I'll go cry about it for like an hour after. But like in the moment, you just gotta get it done some days, and that can be really hard when you're out of bandwidth.
And I think like just like something happens where like everything else that could be going on in your head or like your whole life that's going on, it's like, oh, everything shuts off for this right now. Like my mind is solely focused on that, and it has to be focused on the other person. So anything that you were concerned about in that moment kind of all just kind of goes away for that moment, because in that moment in time you're not thinking about yourself anymore as the RA. You're thinking about the person you're trying to really help in that moment.
That's something I always like commemorate like RAs, because like I like over like the couple of years like you go to Oswego, you definitely get to know a couple of RAs, and it's just always like kind of like that selflessness and also being able to like deal with that situation. I always have to like get like a, I don't know, like not like a golf cap or something, but like it's just something I look up to, and I wish I could like kind of do that, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for a person to do that.
Right. And I was in a similar situation like that where I had to like kind of take action, right? And in that moment, like you guys were saying, you kind of go into like this survival instinct, because if no one does anything, things are going to go bad like really fast. And so like that day that happened, I was like, okay. And then at night, that's when all the emotions came, and it's like, and I mean, it's kind of like a balance kind of thing, because in the moment you're doing stuff that's helping the situation, but but also not being able to process anything until afterwards.
Yeah, and I think that like weird thing is like, I mean, they've been doing really, especially like for RAs, they've been doing a lot to like kind of help RAs who kind of have to deal with those situations, like how they get helped after the fact. You know, they've been doing a lot through counseling services to really help the RSS now. But I think for a long time it also felt like, well, we just handled all these situations, like now, like who are the people we go to? And it sounds like silly, but sometimes it can feel like really hard to like find somebody. And I think this semester they really kind of pushed and realized that you know the RAs really need kind of somebody, you know, to kind of like almost like fall back on and be able to have those conversations.
And I completely agree with that. Like it's
Might be past that. Thank you.
Secondary trauma is a thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
When you like listen to other people constantly, it's valid for you to like express how it made you feel. Like we're not robots.
And some of the things like that you're naturally going to see in a place where there's hundreds of people living, like it's just going to happen. And I feel like Res Life does look out for us in that regard, which I'm very thankful for.
And like I think it's also just like and what I've been able to do, like especially like with my residents, is like, and they understand is like I am like a human too, you know, and that like, you know, like things I like, and I try to be really transparent as much as I can be without, you know, like maybe crossing like a boundary, but like it's like I try to be open with them and be like, yeah, I am a student as well, and I do handle, you know, similar struggles that you do, and you know, so I think they understand also, you know, kind of when, you know, you need that break, and like kind of like they have an understanding, because it's like, yeah, I'm a student too, yeah, I understand, and I get all that.
It's like, it's the last week of the semester, or classes at least. Like, I missed a couple emails this week. Like, it's just something that's going to happen. And so I always really appreciate that, as well as that people are understanding, both residents and my higher-ups.
I'm glad that we could have you guys as RAs. From living down the hall, I knew like,
oh my god, I know,
it would be great. All right, so let's move on to our songs of the week.
So I'll start off. So my song of the week is "Knock" by Lee Chaeyoung. It's a nice little, you know, K-pop song. 'Cause, you know, me love K-pop. It came out I think a week or two ago, so it's nice. What about Michelle?
My song of the week is called "Sunflower" by Shannon Purser. It's from a movie called Sierra Burgess' Loser. It's not a good movie, but I don't know. It's a guilty pleasure. I sometimes go to it every now and then. And Kenzie?
So my song of the week is "Sparks Fly" by Taylor Swift. It's from my favorite Taylor Swift album, Speak Now, which I got to see on tour when I was like 10 years old. So it's always been my comfort album, and so in busy times like this, I always go back to it.
And last but not least,
so my song of the week is "Dancing Dead" by Avenged Sevenfold. They like very like rock band, like, you know, and I love that song, I actually really love that whole album. I think it's like one of my favorites they've made, but they didn't really like promote it that much, but I love it. And there's like this one guitar part in it that I feel like I could just like skip over everything and go to that one part and be happy. Like,
awesome.
I love that.
Alrighty, so coming up, we're gonna mess with their minds with Guess What's in the Box.
Ooh.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
Score going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
So, welcome back to the Mick and Nick Show. After those hard topics, let's wind down with some fun games. Today we are playing...
Guess What's in the Box. You guys can face forward.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna alternate between them. We're gonna Nick and I are gonna put a object on the table that they can't see, and they have to guess what it is. Alrighty, so Kat, you're going first.
Okay.
I'll start it off easy.
Okay, wait. Just let me know when I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, be very gentle.
Very gentle?
Yeah, okay, you can put your, you can open your eyes.
Okay. Oh my god, I think I know what it is.
Started off easy for you.
I was gonna say, is it a Joy-Con?
Yes, it is! It's a Joy-Con!
Yeah! Specifically a left one. Anyway.
You're right! Okay,
that's
Kenzie.
impressive.
Kenzie's next.
Kenzie,
My eyes are
okay.
closed.
Oh, wait, why am I looking away? I'm like,
The
You don't have to
object
look
is... Ooh, okay, I'm putting it in.
All right.
I'm good.
Kenzie.
you're not.
This is so nerve-wracking for no reason. What? I've got nothing. There's this weird like hole right here.
I would never have
Feels
guessed
like
this
it
one.
like
I'll give you like a small hint. It's like a miniature item of something that you would know of.
a miniature item or something that I would know of. Oh my gosh, I got nothing. It feels so.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
shall we
no,
give it to
no
you?
clue. You're gonna. Oh my gosh, I saw it through the thing.
It's a little trombone.
Is that a kazoo?
It is a kazoo.
Oh my god.
That is see what confused me is this hole in the back.
Yeah, that makes
Without
sense.
that, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, wait, I'll close my eyes.
Okay.
It's covered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You're next. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kat.
Okay. What is this? It feels like a flower. Like a little like miniature.
Maybe.
A miniature flower? Wait. Oh my god.
Do you want a hint?
Okay.
How would you hint this?
It's an animal, but from a video game.
An animal, like a.
An animal from a video game that you play.
Like Pokemon?
No.
Oh, Minecraft?
Yeah, that's from Minecraft.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I almost got it.
Is it a? What is this? I have no idea. It feels like a fish.
I mean,
Is it?
It's not.
Oh.
Well, we have our expert.
Technically amphibians, I believe.
Is it the axolotl?
Yes, it is. Ah, pull it out. Look how cute that is.
Oh my
gosh.
I was like, and I was like, maybe they would say that for Kenzie.
Next item.
Okay.
I'm like, I want to cover my eyes too.
I know, because I know, and I have to look the other direction because you can see through the felt.
It's fine. It's fine. We
No.
We struggle.
We got it.
Yeah. I gotta release it from its tank.
Yeah.
Don't even say that to me right now.
Okay.
If I put my hand in there and there's
You're
a
all good.
spider, that's it. I quit.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, no, we would not.
I know,
No.
I'm kidding.
It's kind of funny though.
For you, maybe, Kat. Ramen. It's ramen.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really surprised.
The good old
Uncooked
college
ramen.
staple.
I feel like the waves.
Wait, this feels like a competition to me.
It does. Everything's
All right.
Gotta beat Kenzie Shields.
You never will.
Okay. Let me just get it settled.
Settled?
Okay. Yeah. I think it's good now. You just gotta be careful. It might fall. Might move. Go
Oh.
ahead. Yeah.
Am I good?
You're all
Yeah.
set.
Yeah. You're good.
Oh, I don't like the feeling. Oh, are they just rubber bands?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got a whole pile of these.
I was like, wait, I don't like that. And then I was like, wait.
I'm like, hold up. Wait a
Alrighty.
minute. Okay. Our last item.
Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Last item.
Oh.
Okay, let me know. I don't like that.
Yeah, sorry. It's a little heavy.
actually-
They're
Yeah.
laughing. I don't like that.
He's a little chonker.
I don't think you're gonna
Yeah.
be okay.
Go ahead.
Just watch out. Don't anger him.
Yeah. You might get shocked.
I didn't like that either. It's like a Christmas tree, like bottle brush Christmas tree thing.
You're right. Christmas tree from like the dollar store.
Yes, the
oh
Christmas tree.
Yes. Did you get this from? Did you also get this from the dollar store?
I looked at them. That's how I.
Okay.
That's how I knew.
I
And I
was
knew
like-
like I felt the bottle brush, like you know, like they clean all like the mocktail.
Oh my
Right.
god. I would have never guessed. Bottle brush Christmas tree.
Yeah, it
That's
was oddly
insane.
specific.
I know. She said, yeah, bottle brush Christmas. I was like, okay.
Yes, and those were the rest of our items. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, are there any random items that we want to show you? I couldn't think.
I mean, I could go randomly. I could look around the studio really quickly.
Or
and
how
be like,
about you guys bring us something real quick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait.
Here.
Here, we'll switch sides.
Yeah.
Find it quick. Find it quick.
Find it quick. Don't show us.
You got a minute.
This reminds me of like back in like what was it,
7 Up?
kindergarten or
What was
whatever.
it, Heads Up, 7
I was
Up?
thinking more like hiding.
Yeah. Well, we're running out of time, so we're gonna wrap up the show, Nick.
Oh, okay.
That's all we have for today, folks.
Well,
Unfortunately.
if you need any help, feel free to call the number. Here, Kat, come
Oh
over.
my god, I was
Come
like, I
over.
don't have a laptop.
Yeah.
I can sit in this chair
Yeah,
now.
if you need help, feel free to call the number for a counseling service. That's Mary Walker.
And if you need any help,
You know?
you just said that.
Yeah, I did.
So tune in next time. We got one more episode.
Yes, and should we say a little bit about it, or?
It's the senior episode.
Yeah.
Because I'm a senior.
Ooh. And it's gonna be an hour long, so
Yes.
double the content, double the fun.
Yes, and this time we torture our crew.
Yeah, you're gonna not for the same methods, but
With
you know.
consent.
Yeah. I swear.
Yeah.
That's it.
All
yeah.
right.
So
see
tune
you
in next time.
week.
Bye. Woo.